The August meeting of the Hamblen County Board of Education will now come to order. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance that will be led by Christian Flores, Sophie Alexander, and Jill Natoro C. And those are students from Meadowview Middle School. Please stand.
Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. At this time, is there a motion to adopt the agenda that was given to you this afternoon with one addition?
Motion to approve.
Have a motion from Mr. Kinder. Is there a second to his motion?
I'll second, Mr. Denton.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. At this time, I'm going to call on Mr. Budge. He is going to present the students from Meadowview Middle School in an inspirational moment. And following that, he'll continue with presentation of school highlights, celebrations, recognitions, and observances.
So I'm going to turn it over to Carrie Stacy. Miss Carrie Stacy is one of our outstanding art teachers. She's here representing Meadowview, and I'll let her bring her folks up. We'll do it. And then when we get done, please don't run away immediately. We'll let you introduce who you are and what grade you're in, okay? So, go for it.
This is our Beta leadership team, and when we were asked to do the inspirational moment for August, we don't have a lot of time, and I was like, what will we do? And I was like, Beta is a huge part of what Meadowview is at our school. So it just seemed fitting that we ask the leadership team to tell what inspires them about Meadowview and about Beta, because they're the leaders of our school. So I'm going to turn it over to them.
I'm gonna help you so you don't have to scream.
Hello everybody, my name is Matias Cruz and I'm here to introduce these ladies and gentlemen. But before that, I want to talk to you about how the ongoing history Meadowview Beta Club has. The Meadowview Beta Club started in 1983. In the last 43 years, the Meadowview Beta Club has given opportunities to hundreds of Vikings through opportunities of leadership, competitions, and service projects. Now I'm here to show you some of my opportunities. At first, I was just an average student, but now I have all the confidence I need. It all started when Ms. Brotman got onto me all the time about my grades. But fast forward today, she pushed me to become the person I am and the leader I'm known for. Thank you for your time. Introducing Lily Sexton.
Ladies and gentlemen and fellow innovators, my name is Lily Sexton. I'm honored to stand before you today to discuss that Beta Club is not just an organization, but it embodies values of leadership, service, and academic excellence. It fosters a community where we support one another, encourage growth, and strive to become better versions of ourselves. Being a member of Beta means being a member of something larger than one can imagine. For me, joining Beta Club has been transformative. When I first joined Beta, I was unsure of my leadership abilities. However, through various challenging service projects and leadership opportunities, I've discovered and unlocked my true potential. For example, when we organized a gift wrapping campaign for Habitat for Humanity, I was at first unable to curl a ribbon correctly. However, through various examples of trial and error, along with some assistance from my peers, I was able to complete the task. While this was intended to benefit my community, it was also benefiting me by boosting my confidence and teaching me valuable life skills. Through all of my Beta opportunities, I have truly realized I'm learning to be a light unto others because of the light that had been shined onto me. As the Beatles once said, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. For me, Beta Club was and still is that sun. I've seen many of my peers flourish in Beta as well. Whether it's through helping others, leading initiatives, or participating in competitions, we all support each other's growth and strive to become better versions of ourselves. Not only do we strive to become better versions of ourselves, our wonderful sponsors also strive for us. That includes wonderful Miss Carrie Stacy, Miss Helton, Miss Denny, and most of all, the one I miss the very most, Miss Brockman. These wonderful women have helped me through many of the struggles in my middle school career, and I will forever be grateful. In conclusion, Beta acts as a beacon of light. Beta represents hope and growth for its members and its community. I encourage all of you to embrace the wonderful opportunities this radiant organization has to offer and continue shining brightly, both as individuals and a collective. Thank you for your time. It's greatly appreciated. Next up, Jesse.
Hi, my name is Jesse V. I joined the Beta Club thanks to Miss Brockman. She encouraged me to set goals and become an outgoing student. She helped me with my grades, she made sure I had no missing work, and she also made sure I was at school every day. All of those things made me work hard so I could be able to travel and compete with the Beta Club. The confidence she gave me led me to step up and be able to be a leader at school and when we travel. My work has led me to be able to be a member of the Beta leadership this year. Now introducing Azaria Mills.
Hey, what's poppin', school board? My name is Azaria Mills, and I'm coming to you as the Tennessee State Junior Beta Vice President. My journey with MV Beta started in 6th grade. I didn't know what to expect and scared that I wouldn't succeed. Since joining Beta and being involved with Beta, I broke out of my shell, grown individually as a student, and gained confidence so much that I decided to run for VP at the state level. Everyone thought I was joking. I sought to prove them wrong. I stood on that stage. I stood on that stage and showed not only my school and my town that I'm a leader, but all middle schools in the state of Tennessee that I'm a leader. National Convention really opened my eyes and taught me a hard lesson that at my age, I should not even have to learn. My skit, speech, and theme was stolen by another candidate at Nationals, and that same candidate tormented me and my school at Nationals. You know what we did? We took the high road because that's what all Beta's all about, character. Miss Stacy, Miss Brockman, Miss Burnside, Miss Knife, and my family was the support that I needed to get through that experience. They fought so hard for me and showed me that I matter, Meadowview matters, and that they have my back. So school board members, think of me as your teammate. I think together we could make Beta, that we could make all Hamblen County schools the best it has ever been. Thank you for your time.
All right, we're going to let the rest of you introduce yourselves and then hand it down the way. Go.
Hi, my name is Donari Munoz. Oh, and I'm in 8th grade. I really thank Miss Stacy and Miss Brockman for giving me this opportunity to join Beta leadership.
My name is Zoe Carino. I'm in 7th grade, and Miss Stacy helped me realize that I can be a prouder and stronger person.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Gonzalez, and I want to give a thanks to all the teachers that encouraged me to join Beta.
Hi, my name is Kylie Baird, and I'm in 7th grade, and I just want to give a big thank you to Miss Stacy.
Hello, my name is Alicia, and I want to give thanks to all the teachers, and I'm in 8th grade.
You already nailed it. You already nailed it, young lady. They already know who you are. They got you looking at whether you run for office or not.
Hi, my name is Jayron Otario C, and I want to thank Miss Stacy for the opportunity to be in leadership.
Hello, my name is Sophie Alexander, and I'm in 7th grade. And I just want to say a big thank you to Miss Helton for helping me set goals and for promoting this idea of being in leadership Beta.
My name is Christian Flores. I'm in the 8th grade, and I want to give a big thank you to Miss Stacy for giving me an opportunity.
How about a round of applause? Board, if you can kind of squeeze in, we get a picture. right. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you so much. Good job. Thank you guys for giving me a job.
Have a good year. Great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Thank you, guys. So next up tonight, I call forth Mr. Scott Gillenwaters to present the Hamblen County Board of Education, its Board of Distinction plaque.
You should have given me a hard act to follow. That's a good bunch of kids up there.
Come down in front so we can give you the plaque. I'm going to let everybody else kind of go to the middle.
Good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Scott Gillenwaters. I am on the Tennessee School Board Association Board of Directors, but my other hat is that I'm the chair of the Anderson County School Board down in Anderson County. So, but it's my pleasure to be here tonight. This is not a trinket or a participation ribbon. This is an earned award that this school board has worked hard to get. They make it look easy. You got so many of them up here, but there are 4 areas that this school board has excelled in. One of those is policy. You make sure that all your policies match that at the state level. Promotion, you've promoted your school system and make sure that everybody knows what's going on here. Planning, you've got a long-range plan. You've got your achievement skills and things that are listed. And so, and then the one I think is most important, because that's the one you have to do yourself, is board development. That means these board members are showing up for trainings, you're showing up at the leadership conferences, you're showing up for fall district meeting, you're showing up in Nashville at the state convention. So those 4 areas, there's a long list of things that they have to do. And so they have earned this, and it is my pleasure, Madam Chairman, to present the Hamblen County Board of Education with this Board of Distinction Award. Sure. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
For coming. That was one of our own gentlemen. So thank you very much for being here. And then Carolyn, you want to hand me this?
All about teamwork.
Okay, so tonight we got a lot of recognition, and so we're going to step through this. Don't be afraid to clap and cheer. First up that we have tonight, I want to call up the Air Force JROTC team. They wanted to say thanks, but before they get the chance to say thanks, I get to say thanks to them. They are again this year recognized with the Silver Star for Community and Excellence Award. That means they are in the top 5% of Air Force JROTC programs in the world. For the amount of community service, top 5% of 900 programs. They've got more than 4,200 community service hours, with 14 of the cadets having more than 14 hours of their own in community service. It's a great group of young men and women and a really strong program that makes a big difference in our community. But you only do that also with great leaders. So what was unscripted tonight is both Major Thigpen and Senior Master Sergeant King were recognized by the Air Force as outstanding instructors for last year, as well by the folks at headquarters down in Maxwell that made that selection. So tonight we really want to thank them for what they're doing. They have a few words they want to say, and I'm going to turn it over to them now.
Thank you guys for your time. So Morristown Air Force JROTC previously had one of the most outstanding years of our 8 years of being a program. So I just wanted, Mr. Bunch kind of shared most of the accomplishments that we had, but I kind of want to go over again what we earned, just to give you a glimpse of that, and then thank everybody. So there are approximately 30 Air Force JROTC units in Tennessee, and only 3 of them earned Distinguished Unit with Merit, and this program was one of them. Approximately 900 Air Force JROTC units worldwide are worldwide, and the Silver Star Community Service with Excellence Award recognizes the top 5% of programs globally, and this program was one of them, which Mr. Bunch mentioned that. He also mentioned that 14 of our cadets earned 100 community service hours in a single year. One of those cadets earned 160 community service hours, which is a personal record. Your program amassed over 4,200 community service hours in a single year, which is a record. A cadet earned a $100,000 Army ROTC scholarship. Another received a $20,000 Flight Academy scholarship. Because of your support, we were able to collect 600 pounds of food for the Hamblen County families in need. And also we were able to donate $1,000 to the disaster relief families because of Helene. Now I want to thank Mr. Green, the principal of Morristown East, because of all the events that we do at the school, that he's able to fit it in, and just the support that he gives us. Also, Mr. Kinsler, the principal at West, he also gives a lot of support to JROTC, and then the administrators as well, and for their support. And Mr. Landefeld, in the back, thank you, sir, for all the support that you have shown us during the school year last year, walking through the halls, and he just walking through wearing his Air Force polo and reassuring me. He was like, you're the most amazing program in Tennessee, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, but I think the stats prove that. And as a principal of Meadowview now, he's now going to set up a mentorship so that way we can also provide the leadership skills that we learned to the 8th graders. So I think that's really cool that he's able to do that. And to the school board, thank you guys for providing the tools we need to succeed. To Mr. Bunch, thank you for your for your investment in the program's success. You made the success story possible. Thank you for shaping tomorrow's leaders.
Congratulations.
Okay, now we're going to recognize our elementary Scholars Bowl champions and our runners-up. In the elementary level, the first one that we have up for runner-up is Alpha Elementary. Come on forward if anybody's here from Alpha. Who we got? Okay, this is not a mistake that it is a blank thing. Okay? This is intentional so the school can put their own picture on there of their Scholars Bowl team. Come on up. Jamie, come in here. You ran it. I'll stand on one side, you stand on the other. Come on up. Come on up. Act like we like each other. Come on. All right. Do we need to go 2 rows? Families, parents are the important part here. All right. Do you want to grab one side of that with me? You hold like that, shake my hand like that. That's how we do business in the military. Okay, we got others. Got to get the cameras. Got one more back there holding. You got all balanced? All right. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. Well done. This year we had 2 tied for the runner-up position, so the other runner-up is Manley Elementary. Run.
Oh, how neat.
You're gonna be the one holding one side, me holding the other side, shaking my hands.
Good job.
We got everybody?
Should we stand up?
We weren't in the other one.
I don't think so.
You're not done, Jamie.
Perfect, thank you.
We got all kinds of, we got one more parent camera up. You got it? All right. Congratulations. Well done. That's yours. You guys take it with you. All right? Take it with you. Good job. Well done. Well done. All right. And now for the winners at the elementary level. And for the first time, that goes to Lincoln Heights Elementary School.
It's great. Good job, guys. Congratulations.
Get everybody here.
There you go. Come on in here. Yeah.
All right. Hold that. Shake my hand with the other hand.
There we go.
There are a lot of cameras, so everybody just kind of stay still till they go down. All right. Well done. Well done.
Congratulations.
All right. You get to escape now. You get to escape. Okay, now we're going to do the middle school. And for the runner-up, we have Lincoln Heights Middle School. Got a little bit of a traffic jam, but that's okay. We'll wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
What else we got?
I made my own park.
Come on, young lady.
Yeah, they increased up a little late.
We got any more? Is this it? This is all you got. I understand. All right, you get to be, since you're grabbing it with that hand, shake my hand with the other hand.
See, Drew, have a good night.
All right, congratulations. Well done. You get to, well, you get to go get to school or give it to your principal there. And the winner of last year's Scholastic Bowl for the middle school, East Ridge Middle School. Alright, you're gonna shake my hand, you're gonna grab the plaque with the other hand, bring it up above you. There we go, like that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations.
Okay, so. We'll let our video stop. Okay, now we're going to recognize a couple of teachers. And one of the awards that the state of Tennessee started a couple of years ago was a Novice Teacher of the Year. And the reason they wanted to start a Novice Teacher of the Year award was we were seeing a turn and we had a lot of new teachers that were coming in, and we wanted to, the state wanted to recognize them. They wanted to encourage them to stay. They wanted to get those that were getting their career off on a great start, recognition. And then what they also wanted to do was bring those novice teachers together to help them look and investigate ways that they could retain more teachers as they went through their career. So this was a very conscious effort by the state to be able to make this happen and to select great people who are doing amazing things in their school early in their career versus waiting until they get more seasoned and more years of experience. So they want to recognize them early and they want to retain them. So Hamblen County this year had a winner in that category, and that is Miss Lily Hudson, who is at Fairview Martinry. Please come on. So she gets the wonderful plaque that Miss Clausen and I will sign as soon as we get done here. Step on this side. And she gets one of our district challenge coins. It's got our logo on the front, or our seal, and on the back it says the board's vision, which is shaping Hamblen County's future one student at a time. And that's what she's doing in a kindergarten class right now, bringing all those young kids to school and energizing them. So if you will shake my hand, don't drop that. There's a significance with dropping that. You don't want to go there. Got it, Wade?
Thank you.
Okay, the next one we're going to recognize is a teacher who is at Lincoln Heights Middle School, 8th grade. She teaches science. There is a competition at the national level for the best teachers who are doing excellence in math and science. And this is the state, all the nominees in the state, they get graded. There are 2 in the state that win, and they get selected to move forward to go to the national level competition. So we not only won the region, I say we the district. This teacher won the state and is now competing at the national level for that kind of recognition. And it is for excellence in the K-12 science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and computer science teachers. So out of all the ones that fall in that categories that I just listed in the state, we have one of the top 2 in Miss Amy Hickson, who is at Lincoln Middle. Get it, Wade? Yes, okay. All right. It's all good. You start moving. I'm going to hold on to this and get it signed, and we'll give it back to you. Can you shake their hands? Because I know they want.
Congratulations.
Okay. We are always proud of all of our winners. We're really proud when they win at the state level. And so we have, out of the school nutrition program, the Manager of the Year for the state of Tennessee in Miss Marie Kyle. And the way this competition works, she was nominated, they evaluated on the environment of the cafeteria, the management and staff development, the school nutrition environment, school and community outreach, and the credentialing of all the folks. Those got put into a pool, they got reviewed by a panel. She won that. She then went to the region to compete, and she won the region and was recognized as the regional winner for the Southeast United States. So this is a really big accomplishment. If you go up in our hallway, you'll note, if you're going out up the hall, you'll see a line of pictures that are state level winners. And we will now get her picture and add it to that wall of fame, as I call it, for those who are doing amazing things. So Marie, will you please come forward? And this is what she, well, this is part of what she got, so I think she got some moolah too. But these are the plaques that she got. She got some other things that she won't share because she's afraid somebody might take them away from her. But she has done a really good job representing our district. So I'm going to hold this up. You hold those up. I'm going to put my arm kind of behind you here, and we're going to go with that.
Congratulations.
Okay. The other part that's key to what we do in our school nutrition programs, our kids are hungry, they can't learn. And so we have free breakfast and lunch for everybody that's here, and it's making a big difference in the development of our kids. And we really can't say enough for what our school nutrition folks do to support them. And we've talked about it before. Over the summer, they stepped in and provided over 153,000 meals to our community during a 5-week span at 3 of our schools. And so, pretty amazing what they do. So, another recognition for tonight is our Safe Driving Award from Transportation. So every year, Rodney gives a Safe Driving Award from his organization. It's based on all the drivers. This is really important. A lot of our kids ride a bus every day, and those bus drivers are critical. They're the first face that anybody sees when they get up in the morning, and it can either be a really good experience or it can be a really bad experience, and our team makes it a good experience. Greeting those kids with a smile and carrying them safely. And so it's really important to our overall safety and what we're doing. And I would ask that Johnny Jones come forward, please. He gets a check too. So not everybody got a check, they just got a certificate. I have a certificate too. He won't like that as much as he likes the check. Really bad. Thank you very much. I know they're going to want to shake your hand too.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. What bus number?
35.
Congratulations.
Appreciate what you do. Thank you so much.
I love handing out all the recognition because it is so key, and it's a reflection on all the professional people and great individuals that we have working in our organization who are all committed to working together to do the best we can for our kids. So it's really amazing having them all here. Now we are going to recognize our National Beta Club winners. And as I call your name, please come up. We'll get the whole group up here, and then we'll get a big group shot, okay, if we can do that. Aiden Heitzman, Bella Plaus, Brandon Polk, Harsh Patel, first place for Meeting of the Minds at National Beta. to college. Okay. So, thank you for being here. Please stay. We're going to get, because all these are. Okay, for second place, Convention Invention, Grayson Krause, William Morrison. Fifth place in Division I speech, also selected as National Leadership Ambassador, Cora Saunders. Sixth place scrapbook, Valerie Gracia, Bella Plaus, Liz Medina Torres, Isabella Picardi. First place, Agri-Science, Braden Pope. I didn't realize I'd already got you here, so I'll immediately turn and apologize to you, young man. First place, Division II Art, Kayla Skeenian. And ninth place in Fridge, Porter Stewart. Thank you all for representing our district and our schools in such a positive way. You all are awesome, and I'm really proud of each and every one of you. We'll let them stand behind you, get your picture here, and then we'll go down the line shaking hands. Okay, I think we got all the cameras done. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. Hello, big brother. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Congratulations.
All right.
Good job.
You got teaching level of excellence. You've got bus driver, school nutrition. You got all these great levels. Now we're going to go into the sports area, and we're going to acknowledge our all-state performers for the end of the year. And so, all-state winners in spring sports, baseball from West High, Charlie DeWall, Paxton Seal, Bryson Shepard. And I don't give you the Hamblen County Department of Education ones. I give you my 4-star retired round medal object. So congratulations and well done. Shake my hand and take it. Don't grab it out of my hand that way, man. That's how you do it right there. And you don't drop it, or you have to buy me the beverage of my choice. So. All right, thank you all very much.
Congratulations,
Your
gentlemen.
outstanding.
Good job. Congratulations, John. Congratulations. Awesome job.
From East High for track and field, Reagan Dalton. Okay, all right. Track and field, West High. Matthew Victory, state champion. Matthew Victory, state champion in Oregon. And also from West High, third place in the state in discus, Andrew Victory. We have a lot of these that are college. stealing her agenda, and she's not very happy about it. Okay, I will now step into my director's report, ma'am, if that's okay.
Yes, please do so.
Okay, first thing I want to say is hopefully you got down here in enough time. You got to see the rolling video. That was one of our goals. We did that through our career and technical education folks, and we're going to run that. That's going to be something we try to do every month. We're running one on a continuous loop before the board meeting so you can see and keep up to date on some of the things that we are doing. That's one of our communication efforts. The other one I want to recognize, we have we're very pleased to have with us tonight Youth Leadership Hamblen County. Those are 50 plus or minus a few of our juniors who have applied and participated in this program. Tonight they met with board members for about 45 minutes to an hour before, kind of asking questions and learning what it's like to serve. They will go to county commission, city council, and many others. So this is an opportunity. We're really happy that they're here tonight. Thank you all for coming. Start of the school year, off to a pretty reasonable start. Registration, we had more students registered before the year started than any time that we've had in the past. We're still collecting feedback from our administrators and staffs, but so far most of the feedback has been positive. We'll take that feedback. We'll look at areas that we can improve for next year. The one area we are still struggling a little bit with families is providing proof of residency. And sent a note out to all the parents and guardians last week, so hopefully we'll be able to get that taken care of pretty quickly. Our number of vacancies is really pretty low. We only have one certified position right now, and that was a recent fill from a different role, so we have very few of those. We actually have two. We have another one here in central office, but we're doing very well with our hiring. We're still short 4 bus drivers. We're still short school psychologists, and in some other areas that are critical, but we have all of our classroom teachers filled, so we feel like that's a very good position for us to be in. We're also, our pre-K classrooms are full. One of the pushes from the board and one of the pushes that we have from the schools is toward early literacy, is pushing pre-K enrollment, and we've got it full for the first time in quite some time, so we're really happy about that. Absence policy. There are rumors going around that our absence policy, which we did change, does not allow us to take any medical excuses. That is not true. That we did not change that portion of the policy. There are districts that have made changes in that area. That is not one that we did. I just want to make sure everyone hears from me. That is not the policy that we're using, where we're not taking any medical excuses. That is still one that we do. Tonight we'll go over the Energy Efficient Schools Initiative. I won't spend a lot of time there. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. And to make sure everybody knows, our school board retreat will be the 16th and 17th of August in this room. Ma'am, pending any questions, that's all that I have.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bunch. Quite a report. It's been a busy evening already. Before we continue with the agenda, I wanted to recognize our board. As chairman, I have to tell you, they have been a great board this year. They've really spent a lot of time studying the issues, attending work sessions and meetings and so forth to become better school board members. When we started the year, we had 3 new board members, 2 with experience and 2 seasoned board members. And so we've all worked together and pulled together, and one of their main goals was to be a board of distinction, and they've achieved that like back in April, May. So I'm really proud of them, and I want to thank them for the work and the job well done. Do we have any board member or committee reports? Okay, hearing none, we'll move on to the consent items. Item 8.1 is the minutes from the July the 8th, 2025 meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve 8.1.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
We have both the motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The motion carries unanimous. 8.2 is overnight field trips. Most of those have been submitted by Mr. Green and from East High School. Is there a motion to approve?
I'm going to make a motion we approve 8.2, and I'm also going to catch 8.3, discard a request
And 8.4, discard a request as well.
Okay, you've heard the motion that we approve 8.2,
8.2, 8.3, and 8.4.
2, 3, and 4. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. 8.5 is approval of the athletic training services by Rehab Group of Morristown. You have those services listed. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve 8.5.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second to the motion?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. 8.6 is Drug Testing Review Committee for the system-wide 25-26 year submitted by Mr. Matt Drennan. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve 8.6.
Have a motion to approve 8.6. Is there a second to the motion?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. 8.7 is the Student Disciplinary Hearing Authority approval, and that's been submitted by Mr. Matt Drennan, and you have the names of the individuals that are to serve on that committee or authority. Is there a motion to approve?
Madam Chairman, I motion to approve 8.7 and 8.8.
Okay, you've heard Mr. Kinder. He wants to place a motion for 8.7 on Student Disciplinary Hearing Authority and 8.8 on Safety Committee. Is there a second to his motion?
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. Was that 8.8 too?
Yep.
Okay. 8.9 is the request of 3 tutoring positions to be added for the system-wide year 25-26. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve 8.9.
I have a motion to approve 8.9. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Second by Mr. Kinder. Is there any discussion?
So ma'am, I want to make sure everybody understands, right now, this motion is to pay for this out of the general fund. We have the money for that. This is something we must do. We received notification that Niswonger has approved our request. All I am waiting on is to get their memorandum of understanding, and then those positions will be funded out of the Niswonger funds that are provided. So I just want the board to know we're not going to end up paying for this out of the general fund. As soon as we sign the memorandum of understanding, which I will sign as soon as I get it, this will come out of Niswonger, and this will be additional funds that we'll be able to keep in the general fund. I just want you to be aware of that.
Okay, thank you for that explanation. Are there any other questions or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The motion carries unanimous. 8.10 is the McKinney-Vento Grant Acceptance Funding for the fiscal year 26, Title IX, Part A, in the amount of $100,102.81. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion we approve 8.10.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Motion does carry. Item 8.11, 8.11, school year 2025 agreement to administer the school nutrition program, the child nutrition grants, the school lunch program, summer option, after-school snack program, and special milk program.
I'll make a motion we approve 8.11.
Okay, I have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Is there any discussion?
Jennifer, is that the grant we've been getting? For the,
This is just the application to enter programs that will allow us funding from the HCBOE.
We still have the funding available to do free breakfast and lunch for all students for another 3 years.
okay.
Okay, you've heard the discussion, the motion and second. Is there any other discussion? I have to tell you, from a professional in the field, she does an excellent job. We have really taken care of the nutrition program in Hamblen County. I'm really proud of the work that you've done, and I know the rest of the board is as well. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimous. Okay, we do not have any discussion items this month, so we'll move on to action items, starting with 10.1, which is 10.1A, which is CTE desktop all-in-one computer CTE model technology express at $44,250. That has been submitted by Mr. Ely. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve 10.1A.
I have a motion. Is there a second to approve?
Second.
10.1. I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Item 10.1B is school pictures. Through the business department has a list of those qualified vendors. Mr. Ladd has submitted that as a request. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve 10.1 B, C, and D, which are all entries from Mr. Ladd.
Okay, we have a motion to approve B, C, and D, item 10.
1 B, C, and D.
B, C, and D. Okay, is there a second to his
Second.
motion? Have a second by Mr. Kinder. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. The next item is 10.1E, is the purchase of a 2025 Ford E350 from Ted Russell Ford at $59,422. That's been submitted by Mr. Long in Transportation. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve 10.1E.
Okay, is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
No, there's some of them blue ovals, I swear.
Any discussion from the board? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The motion carries. Item 10.2 are your capital projects submitted by Matt Drennan. 10.2A is the Morristown Hamblen East High School Grease Interceptor Edition, Knoxville Excavating at $100,500.
I make a motion we approve 10.2A, which would you just said the Grease Interception. B, Lincoln Heights Elementary School playground equipment. C, repairs on bus parking lot for Westview Middle School. And D, emergency purchase of HVAC unit for Lincoln Heights Middle School. So that would be, make a motion for 10.2A, B, C, and D.
Okay, you've heard Mr. Denton's motion. Is there a second to his motion?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on any of the items?
Yeah, I just, one question, if there was an updated timing on the playground equipment, what we anticipate for that?
So today, we did sign the final agreement with, on topsoil. Topsoil should start in the next couple of days. They're already ready to order the playground equipment, so it should be ready to install within the next few weeks, pending preparation of the site.
We got to get the ground ready for put the playground equipment in. The topsoil that goes in, it's been a sticking point that's held us up for a while.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Drennan. And I appreciate the work done to get the grounds ready. That looks a lot better. Thank you.
Okay, you've heard the motion and the second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. 10.3 are the financials from Mr. Ladd. You have the 25-26 budget amendments, and you have the financial reports. Is there a motion to approve?
Madam Chairman, a motion to approve 10.3 A and B.
Okay, is there a second to the motion?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a second to the motion. You've heard the motion and second. Is there any further discussion? Do you want to elaborate on the budget amendments? Where's he at? Anything that we,
Take it away, Jared.
There's nothing.
nothing to,
There's
okay.
nothing really extraordinary. There's a long list of them. Budgeting the opioid grant, we're
Okay.
adding 2 positions with that grant. A behavior coordinator, RBT, and we're doing some professional development. A $500 U-Trust grant to Miller Boyd. Niswanger on-track tutoring to budget those funds. SPED, CCEIS, where the state mandates us to take federal funds and move them over to the general fund.
Let's see.
Pulling $474,000 out of fund balance to do additional funding for the EEI federal.
Good, that's a good report, though. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. You've heard his discussion. Is there any further questions or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, like sign. Motion carries. 11 on your agenda is board policies. The students ask a lot about questions that dealt with policies. So on first reading, you have the separation practices for tenure teachers and the student board member policy, which I think they would probably find interesting. Then on second reading, we have the expenditure of funds, purchasing, requisitions, purchase orders and contracts, and library materials. Is there a motion to approve these policies on first and second reading?
I make a motion, we approve 11, the first and second reading.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Item 12 is the ESSA resolution for funding multiple energy conservation measures in accordance with TCA 49-17-101. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
And is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion?
So this has been in work for a long time. The state has approved our submission for the loan. To get the county on board, we need to pass, we need you to pass this resolution tonight. We also need you to agree with the memorandum of understanding that is the next item on the agenda. Once we do those and we provide those to the county, they will vote. Last night in their committee meetings, they approved the resolution that they have, and they know that you are weighing these tonight and are anticipating approval of these. Their lawyer has already seen both our resolution and our memorandum of understanding, and they're okay with everything we've done. So we need to take these steps tonight, and then once they approve it at the 21st County Commission meeting, considering they approve it, we will submit those documents with mine and Ms. Clausen's signature, Mayor Cutshaw's and their attorney's signature, and we will get the $4.98 million loan so that we can start making these work. And our goal is to get that work started within the next month to month and a half. And this has been ongoing for a very long time, and I don't think anybody on the board's surprised, but I want you to understand the steps that we got to do. What I ask, one item I do ask, Mr. Reams submitted comments back to Train today for the agreement that we have with them. What I ask the board to approve when they vote tonight is the resolution, the memorandum of understanding, and give me permission, once Mr. Reams is comfortable with the wordings in the agreement with Train, to sign for the board. That's the only thing I'm asking for.
Okay. So you've heard, you have a motion and a second on item 12. Is there any further discussion?
I just want to thank you, Mr. Bunch, for all the work you've put into this. This is something we've needed, and I know it's a lot in it, but thank you for that.
Yes.
A lot of people put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it sitting over here.
Well,
So
yeah,
that
switch over this.
that
side, too.
cheers,
Thank y'all.
that praise goes all around.
Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The motion does carry. Item 13 is the agreement between the Hamblen County Board of Education and the County Commission of Hamblen County, Tennessee regarding the ESSA loan.
I make a motion, we approve item 13.
Okay, I have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The motion does carry. And then item 14 is the opioid lawsuit settlement subdivision participation approval. Is there a motion to approve?
I make a motion that we approve item number 14.
Okay, is there a second to the motion?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
So just so everybody understands what we're doing here, we were already enjoined into a lawsuit against the opioid companies for what they had done, and we were looking for restitution for them and damages for them for what it had done to our community and our system. So we put our names in that lawsuit. Another company has now settled with the suit. This approval allows us to put in to try to get some of those funds back to us. That's what you are approving tonight, is for us to be part of that settlement and be able to get some of those dollars back in to do things within our school system.
Thank you, Mr. Bunch. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Well, I think that probably brings us to the close of this meeting. Are there any board requested items for the next meeting? Okay.
Just a reminder that we'll be kicking off full cycle of strategic planning. We'll cover that in the board retreat, but we will start that cycle in our next meeting.
Yes. Thank you for the work that you've done on that and the others that have been involved. That looks sharp. It's sharp. Okay. Do we have any board comments?
Yeah, I've got 2 comments. Mr. Bunch, you're right. I'd skip Jay and that crew over there all together on the ESSI. There's a lot more work that's went into that on that. And last but not least on my comments, over here to my right now, we have a new knight at the round table, Crystal Masingo. So welcome her to the.
You beat me to
Yeah.
it. Dr. Crystal Masingo knows all things human resources, having been in the seat for about 3 weeks.
Hey, and be careful. She has a twin sister that will tell you real quick that and they look identical. You cannot tell them apart, but she will tell you real quick, you're looking for my sister on that. So now that you've been there, we will expect a full report of everything next month. I'm kidding.
Well, I think it's been a long meeting, but I think it shows you the caliber of people that we have in Hamblen County. Outstanding educators, outstanding students, and this board's very proud of you so much that we're going to be watching out for you this next year and seeing all the accomplishments that you achieve. If there's no further business to come before the board this evening, I declare it adjourned. Thank you.
Youth Leadership, Hamblen County.